Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk about stuff. It's funny. As you learn, this it's one of these things that I love about the internet and doing research on stuff. You can read reviews, you can get people's opinions, like on YouTube, on why certain things and stuff like that. And because the thing is, man, when I was younger, I always said you were young and dumb, but it's really the inexperience is what it is. And I remember, okay, let's go back to gun holsters. At one time, I probably had 2 or 3 dozen gun holsters. And the thing is, you get something, you think this is going to work for you, and it doesn't work. And I don't know how much money I have kissed off when I was younger and learning a lot of stuff. And then it just keeps going. Cars. I've had cars and they turn out to be junk cars, and what the hell did I get these things? Just one thing after another. And so it's kind of neat that now, like I say, I live my life out of a suitcase, and most people can't. And one of the reasons is you accumulate stuff. And this stuff is important to you when you first get it. That's what you're thinking, and so that's why you get more and more crap, and then eventually you figure out you just don't need it, and then you've wasted a lot of money. That's one of the things I always hated. When I look at all the crap I got, I look at the retail price. That's how I say it. I think, oh man, and then when it's time for me to throw it out or abandon it or do whatever it is I'm going to do with it, I look at the retail price, and it just gripes me just thinking about how much money I stupidly spent on things. And but I say no, not everybody does that. Like I say, my son does real good on doing the research. He researches stuff out really, really good before he gets it. But it's still kind of funny because you can research it and it still doesn't quite turn out to work as well as what you would think for your personal life. And gun holsters is one of the good examples. But I mean, cars, same thing. I think it's funny people say, well, what are you doing driving this old junk car? And I say, well, hey, bring your nice car on down here. Come on down. So like I say, I think all 4 corners and all sides of my car has been damaged some way or another. Probably two times, probably my fault. The rest of it isn't. But the only thing that hasn't been damaged was the top of it. The rest of it's all been damaged some way or another by somebody, and so it just depends on stuff, what kind of stuff, and what you're going to do with it, and your own personal needs. I know another thing. I've never been much on knives. I normally just have a sheath knife and, like I say, simple pocket knives. It used to. Now, since I run around more internationally, I have to. Knives in some countries are illegal. And then again, it doesn't really make any difference, if they stop you down here, anywhere as far as I know, they can stop you, even in the U.S. And there's laws on just about everything. Now, do they want to apply it to you? I don't know. And But the thing is, I try to have less things to apply to me. So, well, the reason I'm bringing this up is funny because the knives, I've been trying to get small knives, 2 3/4 inch blades, something like that, where it's the smaller blades are more legal. I don't understand. I'm more scared of a small blade than I am a big blade. But hey, laws, they make laws just to control the people, have nothing to do with the right thing or wrong thing. And so now I've been getting knives, and I kind of like to, tell you this is a good knife or a bad knife. But the more I get a knife, the more I use it, the more I find out it's not working. So I've been learning more and more about knives, and it's kind of like the guns. And I talk about handguns. You get the handgun that fits your hand, and as far as I know, I don't know any professional that knows anything about using a handgun for self-defense, getting the proper handgun. Everybody just does what they're taught, and so they don't know how to do things automatically. And I say automatically, it needs to fit your hand. It's like you point your finger, you can point your finger just right at it. Your gun should be able to do the same thing. That's why it has to fit your hand. But nobody tells you this kind of stuff. And I've noticed it's the same thing with my pocket knives now. I've been going through pocket knives, and now I'm getting ready to go through some more. I still haven't found any pocket knives that work. So I'm starting to accumulate these dumb pocket knives. And, I don't know about you, but a knife lasts me a long time. Once I get the right knife, it's going to work for me. It works by the way I carry it, and it works in my hand. It works all the time. But like I say, for some strange reason now, I haven't been able to get any knives that work for me. Either it doesn't fit, or like I say, illegal, or whatever. Like I say, I'm getting ready to get on a plane, and so I'm leaving all my knives here, and I'm going to have to get new knives when I get to my destination. So that's one of the reasons why I don't fly. But like I say, so and I'm dreading having to get more knives. But accumulation of stuff is not a good thing. I'll tell you, it even goes for the gold and silver, because I try to get gold and silver's got value just by itself. So what I try to do is get something that not only I know it's got value and it'll keep its value, but like I say, it's got something about it that I like. So so it's not just the gold and silver. There's something about it that I like, and that's why people say, "What kind of gold and silver should I get?" I don't know. What kind do you like? And most people don't know what kind they like. And so, but the good thing is, it's not like my knives or holsters and stuff like that. They, after you buy them, you pay retail for them, and when you get done, they're worth scrap. You can't even get wholesale for them. So they're not worth anything. But at least gold and silver will always have its gold and silver value. Now the thing is just getting something that appeals to me, and and I'd rather accumulate something like gold and silver than accumulate holsters and pocket knives. But like I say, you have to really watch out. If you notice, I don't push people on buying all kinds of cool stuff, because it's not. For being prepared, the less you have is really the most prepared you are. And like I say, like normally I travel with my car and I got everything I need. I'm prepared for everything in my car. Now I'm not. I'm flying. So now I got to prepare for everything, in small bags, and that's it. So, and it's the experience that I've gained through the years that gives me the ability to be able to do this kind of stuff, because it does take practice to learn not to have stuff. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.